my lovely Librans. Welcome to your November 2019 reading. I hope this reading finds you well. This is a reading for Libra Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So have a listen to those as well. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Librans. If you would like to have a reading that is specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. That is going to be a reading that will really resonate and is specifically for you. I'd like to thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing and for commenting on my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I'm very humbled by your wonderful comments and the love that you share. It's really overwhelming. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post videos for you. So let's have a look, shall we, at what's going on for you in the month of November. I feel like with you, my lovely Librans, it's been a time of planning, and it's been a time of laying the foundations. And you know what my guides are showing me here is it's as if I'm laying the cobbles, you know, of the road. It's the old-fashioned roads of, you know, where you're laying a cobble at a time to produce this road that's going to take you where you're going. And that's the image that they're giving me with you. And so you have very much, my lovely Librans, been, I'll just check my microphone here, that you've been laying these cobbles one at a time to give you this really strong base, this really strong and clear road. But I feel like it's something that you've been planning. It's the direction you've been planning. It's not something that's whimsical or you've left it up to fate. It's really you've taken an active role in planning where you're going to go. That is, you're planning the direction of this road that you're traveling on, and you're really making sure that the foundations are really solid, that they're going to carry that weight of you, that you carry your plans through to that end, to the end destination, where that goal is, at least is not the end destination, but it's the arrival of that particular goal. And then you'll certainly plan more. But this is what I'm looking at this point, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing great success there. So you've done that. It's been a process. It has been a process, my lovely Librans. It has been a process, but you're there. So let's have a look. I've created your layout. Let's have a look at what the tarot says, what is coming through here, and more importantly, what my guides are telling me. You know, what I'm getting, you know, you've got the Seven of Cups, and to me, this is what I've been talking about as far as what they were giving me, in that you're planning your journey, you're setting goals. What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? It doesn't matter how many goals you set. It's about they will be fulfilled. It's about dreaming about it. It's about really visualizing it, and it's about creating it. But you know, before you can manifest it, before you can create it and bring it into your reality, you need to have a clarity you need to have a clarity about what direction you want. If you don't know where you're headed, if you don't know what the process is for you and what you're wanting, then you're going to be going around in circles. So it's about having that clarity, planning that destination, planning the direction you're going in. As we get into November, you've got the Justice card, Major Arcana card, the Justice card. This is your card. This represents Libra. You've got the Sword, which is the air signs, which is what you are. This is your suit. But it's also got the scales, and the scales are very much Libran scales. And this is the Justice card, and Justice speaks of things coming into balance. So there's things in November that you're going to be sorting out. And you know, bear in mind, timing is going to be a little different. For some of you, you've started the process in October. For some of you, you're carrying it through into November. So, you know, because your natal charts are all different. But I feel like this is the karmic balancing of your scales. This is the karmic balance of all your efforts, a culmination of all your plans, all your efforts of working towards a particular goal, and it's about it coming to fruition. So there's going to be a balance. The more effort you've put in, the more planning you've put in, the more determination you've had, the bigger the result is going to be. So there's that balancing. For some of you, it's a balancing of workloads, a balancing of a situation. There's a situation in your life that is out of balance. So are you putting in more effort than somebody else, or is somebody else putting in more effort than you? Can be the other way around as well. It's about balancing that. So that's going to come into balance. If it's you that's putting in a greater effort than somebody else, then it's something you're going to want to put in, see results. You're wanting to rebalance. You're wanting to create that balance. There's got to be an equal distribution. So it could be roles within a relationship. It could be roles at work. More is being put on you unfairly, and that's okay if there's money there's a money exchange for you, and you're going to be earning more as a result of putting in more work and more hours and more effort. If you're in a relationship, it's about realigning the relationship so that you're not the one that's carrying the responsibility of that relationship, quite possibly. Or it could be the other way around. It could be your partner carrying the responsibility and you're needing to get that balance. So it really is about, and because it's an air sign, it's about the mind, it's about mental work, it's about thinking about things, it's about thinking about what the situation is, and let's bring that into balance. It's about how much effort are you putting into a work environment. Let's bring that into balance. Let's bring that into balance as well. So it is about balance. I've just dropped a card. Let me pick that up. So it really is about balance for you, my lovely Librans. That's going to be really important at the very beginning of November. It is crossed and with the Eight of Pentacles, and see, that to me is finding that if it's a work environment, it's getting that balance of, and if you've planned and worked towards an outcome of increasing your work, if you've got your own business or you want to move out on your own, and you've been planning and working towards that, then the balance is coming. You've put in the effort and now you're going to start reaping the rewards. And there's the scales of energy out, and exchange is your finances. When you put energy out, there's got to be an exchange, and money is an energetic exchange. Okay, and so you've worked and worked and worked, and for those of you that haven't started yet, November's really going to start seeing a turn. The tables are going to turn. You're going to start finding that work's going to come in and you're going to become really busy, and that is going to reap the rewards that you're seeking. If it's a new job or a promotion that you're going for, you're going to find that it's going to increase. It will increase your workload, but it will also increase what you're earning. It will increase your earning capacity. So my lovely Librans, you're going to start seeing an increase, an influx of finances. Your finances are going to turn around. You're going to start earning more. Your earning capacity is going to increase. If you've got your own business, new clients, work will increase, bringing in more money. So your efforts are going to be rewarded with that. So I really like that. That's really positive. But that's all a result of your efforts, your planning, your dreaming of your goals and putting them into place, because it's also a time of great celebration around you. So you're going to do well with that. You're going to do well with something that you've been planning and working towards. It could be a study that you've completed, and it's now you're going to be able to earn an income and reap the results of your efforts. It could be you've worked hard all your life and you're about to retire, and you've set yourself up nicely with that. So money will come in to allow you to do what you want, to celebrate your life, to travel, to do what it is you want to do if you're retired. If you are working in your own business, there's success coming. There's success coming. There's rewards coming. There's reason to celebrate your successes. So there's some event coming up in November for you that's going to be a celebration of some sort. which I really like. For some of you, it's an engagement or a marriage, birth of a new child. There's some sort of anniversary or birthday. There's some sort of celebration also around you in November. And that celebration has something to do with you directly. Okay, it's something that is, you're involved. So it could be a family member as well, but you're involved in that celebration that's coming up, or a celebration of your successes, of you actually now achieving what you wanted to achieve and starting to see those results, which I really, really like. How that manifests into your reality. You've got the King of Cups here. Now, for many of you, I get what I'm hearing primarily with this card is, I mean, cups is emotions, cups is intuition. So I feel like for many of you, it really is about following your inner guidance, following your intuition, following your gut, putting things in place that feel right to you. You think, this is my next step, this is the next thing I want to do, and there may be no rhyme or reason or logic behind it, but it's just what you want to do. It's where you want to go, what you want to achieve. So follow your instinct. Wherever you follow your instinct, you're not ever going to go wrong. So make sure you follow your instinct here. It's going to be really, really important. For some of you, this is going to be the King of Cups, can be male or female, and it's Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. It's someone that is in your life, that is around you, that's going to play quite a prominent part or role in your reality. So they're going to play a role in the practical workings of what's going on around you, practical advice, practical support, or even just physical sort of help. They're there in your reality. So it's not someone that's giving you advice. I feel like it's someone that's there, that's working with you or working for you. It could be a family member that's working for you for nothing really, but they're still there physically helping you in your reality for some of you. Okay, and for some of you, and I feel like for pretty much all of you, it's follow your intuition, follow that inner guidance, be in control of what's going on around you. That's going to be really, really important for you. You've also got the Hermit here. And I like that. I like the Hermit card because this is about you following your intuition, you following your inner guidance, you listening to what your body is telling you when you're going to make a choice, when you're going to make a decision. How does your body speak to you? Does it feel, do it tie you up in knots and you don't feel quite right about it? Then don't do it. But if you're feeling really positive about it and there's no logic behind it, then you do it. You just follow that instinct and things will unfold for you, because it's about this self-exploration of what you want to achieve and how you want to do it. It's about finding that peace and quiet where you can reflect on where you're headed and what you're doing and what you want to achieve. That's going to be really important here for you. So whenever we get the Hermit is really asking you to find that sort of quiet space where you can really check in with yourself, check in with what you're wanting to achieve, check in with where you're headed and what you're doing and how things are unfolding for you and what changes do you need to make to tweak things a little bit. That's going to be really important for you. You'll find that you're really needing to do that by the middle of November. By the middle of November, you're really wanting to just shut out all that chatter, shut out all that busyness and really do some self-reflection. So you might be finding that you're wanting to withdraw a little bit from the everyday, withdraw a little bit from the chaos, recharge your batteries, take some time out for you to rest so that you can think clearly, rest so that you know where you're headed, so that you're not going to get confused with choices and decisions and that busyness, and just honing in again. You'll find middle of November you're going to need to do that and have some time to reflect. As we progress through November, I really like it. You've got the Alchemist, and the Alchemist is the magician, and it's about you being the master of your creations, being the master of what you're creating, being the master of what you're bringing in, being the master of where you're headed and what you want in your life. It's about balancing all the elements, everything that you've learned in every aspect, everything that you've learned in the past, and bringing it forward and deciding where you're moving to. You know, November, December is going to move you into January. January is going to take off for you, my lovely Librans. It's going to be a really good year, but it's about you being the master of your creations, really honing in your affirmations, honing in your manifestation skills, balancing yourself so that you have this clarity, which is what the Hermit speaks of. But you are the one that you're creating your future, you, by the choices and decisions you're making. So I really like that, because it leads to the Chariot, which is affirmation. It's affirming that you are in charge. You need to balance your subconscious and your conscious self, come into alignment so that you can steer this across that cobbled road that you're building, and heading straight to the Emerald City, straight to this goal that you're striving for, that you're working on. And it's about you not giving away that energy, not giving away that self-empowerment to others, to allow them to make choices and decisions for you. You need to really hone that in, really make those decisions, make that call of whatever suits you. You'll get advice from other people, and it's great to listen to advice, but listen to it and then decide whether or not you're going to take any of that on, or are you going to make your own choices and decisions. So you're very much in control here of what you're creating. And this is the Justice card from the very beginning that speaks of the balancing of what's coming into your life, this karmic balance. Okay, this is where you're at. So let's create this new future by you making the decisions, you making the call. I really like that. Because you've also got the Temperance card, and here again, this speaks of balance. It speaks of harmony. It speaks of peace and tranquility. And that's where you're needing to be, to bring into your future, to bring into 2020 what you're wanting. It's about raising your vibration, finding that peace so that you can manifest and bring in that energy that's yours, in whichever way you're wanting to use that. I mean, you're all going to want to use it in a different way. It's going to be different situations for each of you, but nonetheless, you're going to see forward movement. You're going to see progress. You're going to see success in moving forward. Okay, by the end of November, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's your turn, Libra. It's your turn, my lovely, lovely Librans. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and it's going to see you move into December. December's going to be a busy month for you. December's going to be a busy month for you. Aside of it being Christmas, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, it's also going to be a busy month. There's going to be a lot of opportunities coming your way. There's going to be a lot of situations or changes coming. Achievements of your goals that you've been working towards are going to really result in more work. And for those of you that are retired, more activities, more things that you're going to explore. I really like that. So it's, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is your good fortune. That's what sees you out, and it's going to see you moving into December, which is also going to be an extremely good month for you. I just feel like your energy is really moving. It's going to be December, and then 2020 we're moving into, and I really like that. I really like what's coming up for you, my lovely Librans. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. It's really successful. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's going to be changes in your personal life. For some of you, it's in your work life, in your business or projects that you have that you want to put in place, or you've been working towards putting in place. November is going to be the month to actually start doing that and moving that in, putting that in place. Okay, my lovely angels, what do you have to say for my Librans? Okay. The Angel of Families. And families are different for everyone. You know, it's about being, see, this to me is also celebration. It's about feeling like you belong, feeling unified, feeling joyous, feeling really happy about where you are, feeling really happy about exactly where you are and how things are unfolding for you, but also being supported. You're also supported by the universe, by the angels, by whatever, you know, whatever it is you believe in, by that force, by that energy. There's support there for you to bring in that joy and success and happiness and this feeling of feeling secure. And I feel like you're going to start feeling secure about where you are emotionally and financially and physically. I really like that. Let's see what the angels of abundance have to say for you, my lovely Librans, because that's a biggie. Okay, let's see, here it is. All right, abundance mindset, which is, you know, this, isn't it? Let's see what it says. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. And of course, you need to be incredibly balanced in order to bring in that abundance. So I really like that. That is just such a great summarizing of your reading, isn't it? Okay, so let's have a look at your heart space. What's happening in your heart space in relationships or just your self-love, your balance? What's going on in your heart chakra? Oh, there it is. Healing begins. Healing begins because things are going to start falling into place, which is going to bring in that healing for you. It's going to be bringing in, you know, this self-exploration. That heals. Finding that peace within you is healing. Seeing that things are unfolding for you and working out for you is healing. And of course, you are supported in every way. What beautiful cards, my lovely Librans. I wish you many, many blessings and an absolutely wonderful November, because it looks like it's really going to unfold so well for you. But it's also about having that self-belief. You are driving this. So find that balance and do whatever you need to do to find that balance. Whatever that is for you, wherever that space is for you, then make sure you find time in November to do that, to find that space so that you can think clearly and follow your intuition. Follow what you're guided to do and say, what actions you're guided to take, because the fortune is turning in your favor in November. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that is going to be specific to you. I wish you many, many blessings, my lovely Librans.